This is Dabu7. We have an interesting move being made by the Trump administration that you should pay attention to here. Over the past few years, the Obama administration made a lot of different moves. First, he came in and he said, we're going to protect the border, and he took down everything. And he made our southern border pretty much defenseless. Then he came along and he was ordering police departments across the country to start cracking down. And, this was in the days of Ferguson and everything else, where they were rolling out police. I mean, I was there. It was like a war zone. Cops jumping out of military-style equipment, heavily armored, throwing shotguns in your faces and all this other stuff. It was different than the protest I'd seen in other places like Baltimore, even D.C., where, you have cops, but it wasn't cops in military gear. So what started to happen around Ferguson is this is around the same time that Obama was launching this purge on the U.S. military, if you guys remember, where all these high-tier, top-level generals were getting fired left and right. Basically, there was a litmus test that, are you going to fire on Americans if we ask you to? And those that would not go along with it were basically axed. Those that would not go along with their scheme. So when this happened, there began to be a shift. And the police departments across the country and others started to look at Obama like, hold on, you're not right. You're up to something that's not right. It's nefarious here. And you're trying to get us to use this military equipment on the people. Eyes started to open. Then tide started to turn. Police departments started to say, we're not using this military style equipment on the people. Obama didn't like that. At the same time, Obama's trying to come through and give our National Guard the crappiest helicopters, taking their good ones, giving them all the crappiest equipment. He tried to do this, and they rejected it. And they're like, it's not happening. You're not leaving us defenseless. We see what you're doing. Then at the same time, the police forces started to turn the tide too. And there was this kind of moment in time where I felt like the Obama administration was like, they could use all this equipment that we just gave them against us. Then he took it all back and took it all away from them. Sure did. Took every bit of it away. After giving it to them, and they would not do what they wanted to do with it. After they would not sick the American people with them, start rounding them up and cracking down on them, he took it away. But now all of a sudden Trump's back with this whole thing like, look, we're going to give the police military style equipment. We're going to lift this ban. And what this is going to do is this is going to set the stage for some battlefield type of settings in cities when this equipment is rolled out en masse. Okay, it's one thing to have police. It's another to have military. But when the military won't do the job, it won't crack down on the people, now it seems like they're bringing back out the equipment and giving it to the police, hoping that they'll do the job wherever this is going to be. I really feel like things are about to ramp up to a whole new level, and this is a precursor to it. I think that this is why they're doing this. Things are about to hit a whole new level from here on out. It's only going to get worse. Look at the Trump administration. To me, this whole world is a stage. This whole thing is an orchestration. It was either you're against Trump or you're for Trump. Divide, divide, divide. Left or right. Republican, Democrat. Alt-right, alt-left. Libertarian, conservative. Keep dividing the people. And this is what they're doing. Divide, divide, divide. Run you against each other. Militarize the police at this point. Give them the upper hand to swoop in and pounce. Beat the crap out of everybody. And it's just chaos. It's chaos. People have to open their eyes and see what's feeding it, what's causing it. They cannot turn into Hatfield and McCoys out here killing one another. The power is in the people and politics that we address. And trust me, I've seen it with my own eyes in the streets. When your numbers grow to thousands, what did the police do in the streets? They joined us. They could do nothing but stand there and ride along with the people that they were sworn to protect anyway. When you come out the woodwork, they have to fold in with you at that point. That is the power of your numbers. You see? So keep that in mind. Not a shot has to be fired if you have enough numbers. And if you have enough numbers, you need to refocus your attention and your energy onto removing corruption. Because if you haven't noticed, there's been a lot of wasted energy in this country from Soros protesting. We just witnessed chaos at Berkeley again. Same crap, same crap, same crap. All this wasted energy, removing statues and breaking windows, but not one corrupt politician has been drug out or thrown in jail. And that should be the elephant in the room that shows you that this is all a ruse. They're running around causing chaos, but they're not going after the hand that's creating it, you see? That is what you need to see. Nonetheless, this is the latest move by the Trump administration. So with this happening, you can expect to see police more militarized in this country. It's not a sight that you want to see, but this is a move they're making. You never want to see people in any country fighting one another, but they're really gearing up for it here, for this division. It's time you get hip to it, and it's time we create a movement to counter this. I'm waiting on you people. It's time. It's been Dabu7, and this is Killuminati. And remember, we are in this together.